Alrighty, hi guys. So we're going to, continue with, the free time events here. Gosh. I can run. That's a thing I can do. Da-da-da-da. Going on the map. Upstairs. Okay. We continue running. Oh. I can't. Okay. And Celeste's back in here. There we go.
How are you?
Ah, Makoto, how are you?
Should I hang out with Celeste for a while?
Indeed.
Yes, absolutely.
Would you like to play a game of chance with me? Okay. I can lead. I would be happy to empty your wallet and show it to you.
Celeste gave me the business. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Yes. Let's see, what else do we have? No. Berserker, blah, blah, blah. Can I give it to her again? Oh, I can't. We don't have another one. Ooh, Crystal Skull might be fun, but let me look through other things before I land on that. No, that's for Toko. Crest, Despair Bite, Crazy Diamond, no. Okay, let's go back up. Maybe she'd like the skull. Maybe. Oh, I have to. Hold on. It's not working on my controller for some reason. There we go. Oh, does she not like it?
Trying to draw me in with vulgar trinkets. How unappealing.
Aw, I thought you'd like it.
Could you perhaps bring me something a little more befitting of my standing?
Uh-oh, I don't think she was too happy with that. Oh well. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. I still have some time. I can't just sit around doing nothing. I want to find something to do. We're gonna try to find her again. Oh, and of course, I open up Google to go back to the wiki, and the first thing that comes up is a new bunny girl figure for Celeste. They're listening to me, I swear to God. My phone hears everything I say. Free time. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Availability locations. There we go. So she's gonna be... Chapter 3, come on. Ah, the page had to reboot. Shoot. Sorry, this is taking a hot second. Free time. I just want to know where she is. I don't want to go running around looking for her. Yeah, rec room, kitchen. Come on, let me slide over. Oh, she should be in the kitchen again. Okay. So how about this? How about first we go back to the store. That's just my thought process. We can go back to the store. And... Okay, where's the... Yeah, it's over here, right? I'm not blind. Okay. Okay. Why don't we try to get something she likes? I know she likes the doll. I know that's something she really likes. So maybe we can get another doll? No! No, let me... Ah! Okay. Oh, yeah. Lucky! That's not really lucky. Oh. Oh, it's the... It gives me an extra. I see, I see. I could also just cheat and look for something she likes. Does she like the whip? Hold on. Let me... I'm gonna... cheese it. I'm gonna... She loves... No, she does love the rose hip tea. I gave that to her. And the antique doll, Zol's diamond. Oh, she does like the rose whip. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Because I just got that. Because I was thinking for a minute, I'm like, the rose whip sounds like something she'd like. But I'm just gonna double check before I commit to that. I choose things all the time in visual novels. It's just, I don't like spoilers per se, so I have to be really careful when I look into like how to do certain things. It's always a delicate balancing act. It's like, I don't want to get spoiled for something, but at the same time, I don't want to be running around aimlessly for like an hour if the answer to my question's just on the wiki.
How are you?
Ah, Makoto, how are you?
Should I hang out with Celeste for a while?
Indeed.
Yes.
Would you like to play a game of chance with me? I would be happy to empty your wallet and show it to you.
Celeste, yeah. Celeste and I grew a little closer. Yes, okay, so now we can give her the whip. I wish there was a better way to sort through these, but it is what it is. Rose whip, there we go. That's better.
Interesting. The gods heard my prayer and my wish was been granted. This is all because of my daily sympathy and compassion, is it not?
Seeing Celeste so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
As for me...
Hello, Makoto. I must say I am quite troubled.
Huh? How come?
Indeed.
I'd like you to teach me something.
Okay.
Actually...
I want you to teach me how to play shogi.
Oh, sorry, I don't know how to play either.
Honestly.
I see. You really are useless, aren't you?
Okay, but I'm surprised you don't know how to play. Is it because there's no, like, shogi gambling circuit?
Oh, there most certainly is.
What? Really?
Indeed.
But it is all underground. It is rather shady, all things considered. I have tried my hand at it, naturally.
Wait, even though you don't know how to play?
Are you okay with this?
That is why I wish to learn now. I placed my pieces without even thinking. What on earth was I doing?
And you still tried to win an underground shogi tournament?
Tried? Oh no, I did win.
You won?
I didn't really understand, but apparently my final opponent was infamously powerful. She was, rather odd. She was a voluptuous woman who dressed in an exotic French maid.
But how did you win?
Beginner's luck, perhaps.
I don't think beginner's luck works in shogi.
Is that so?
Yep. The more I learn about Celeste, the less I understand her. Celeste's report card has been updated with your experience with her. The maximum number of skill points is increased. Hey, look at you go. Yay! Reeling from Celeste's fearsome past, I went back to my room. Neat. Huh? There's something by my door. Huh. Letter. Neat. It's a piece of paper. It looks like someone must have slipped it under my door. Meet in the dining hall. As opposed to anywhere else, because literally all we ever meet in is the dining hall. The handwriting is really good. But to want me to meet up so suddenly, who wrote it and why? What's the point of calling me out like this? I'm kind of nervous, but there's no way I can't check it out now. Leave the area, yeah. Do we meet up literally anywhere else? Unless it is directly related to a task.
Yo!
Oh, Makoto. Hero? Then the letter I found in my room? Yeah, I wrote it. Your handwriting is really nice. Well, I was always taught that if you had bad penmanship, a ghost would come and haunt you. Who taught you that? And why did you want to meet with me? Oh, I just did what Kyoko asked me. Kyoko?
Actually...
I'm just an errand boy on this. Anyway, what do you say to a late night bath session? Huh?
You know?
Okay, let's do it. No, I was totally lost. Hiro grabbed me by the shoulder, pulled me in close, and whispered into my ear.
Serious?
It's all an act, so the mastermind won't notice. Everyone's waiting in the bathhouse. What? Then did Alter Ego finish his research? You got it. Oh, wait. I need to read who's talking before I speak. You got it, Hiro. Let's take a dip together. I was probably louder than I needed to be, but me and Hiro hurried to the dressing room. As soon as I got to the dressing room, an angry voice echoed out.
F you!
Hey, you! How long were you going to keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock. You know that? Bedtime for all the good little boys and girls. Ah, shut up.
What?
What did you say? You want me to make you cry, little girl? Okay, sure, Taka. What do you say? Whatever you say. Taka, he seems to be worse off than I had heard. Well, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he's finally starting to grow a personality. What? You got a lot of... Taka, please stop talking! Please stop saying these things, please! I beg you! I'm not gonna finish that sentence!
What the heck?
How rude! A maggot like you has no right to speak that way to the heaven-sent master!
Oh.
Are you back to your normal gloomy self? I can hardly keep track at this point.
Shut up!
Hey, come on.
Well, anyway, everyone's here, right? Then my messenger duty is complete.
Hey.
You wanted us all to meet here, right, Kyoko? So, what are we doing here?
How about that?
Isn't it obvious? It's gotta have something to do with Alter Ego, right?
That's right.
Yeah, totally. Did he finally find a clue? What is it? A way out? The mastermind's true identity?
Oh, no, that's not. Like I said, it's almost 10. Hurry up and spill. Okay. That's not who I wanted to talk to. Thank you. It's gone. Gone? I came a little closer I came here a little earlier to check up on things, and that's when I discovered Alter Ego, the laptop, has disappeared. What?
No way!
You're kidding, right?
Oh,
What? She's gone?
F you!
You can't be fudging serious. What did you do with him?
Was it the mastermind? Did they finally notice what we were up to?
Wrong.
I told Alter Ego to yell if anyone didn't recognize... it didn't recognize appeared. Yes, I can talk. I'm Kyoko Kirigiri. If it was the mastermind, I'm sure he would have alerted us.
Well,
Maybe we just missed it.
however,
I was in the laundry room right next door all day. There's no way I wouldn't have heard it. But if it wasn't the mastermind, then... The solution to this particular mystery is obvious. It could have only been him. Mr. Ishimaru, you stole her, didn't you? What? I am the ultimate moral compass. I would never do something like that.
I don't think it counts when you have to say it about yourself like that.
F you!
You're the suspicious one. You're nothing but a big jiggling stack of fat. Shows what you know. This isn't my true form. I still have 3 more transformations left. Ugh, wait. I mean, it wasn't me. Everyone knows you're the thief. Wrong, it's you.
We're serious.
Well, I'm sure it was one of you, so whoever did it, let's just hurry up and confess.
wrong.
No, there's no way either one of them did it.
Huh?
Why not?
So,
I told Alter Ego to yell if either Taka or Hifumi came into the dressing room.
What?
What? It was a countermeasure against the clear danger that one of them might come in for it.
But, I never heard any yell.
indeed.
Exactly, which means it wasn't one of them.
But...
Then, who was it?
So that's it.
The fundamental circumstances are becoming clear. If it wasn't the mastermind and it wasn't Taka or Hifumi, then quite simply it was someone else.
Interesting.
Makoto, Celeste, Sakura, Hina, Toko, or myself. One of us must have been the thief.
That's terrible!
Why would any of us want to steal Alter Ego?
How about for a reason? There is a traitor among us. I'm sorry, my brain has officially been broken by the internet and Among Us memes. I cannot take anyone ever saying that seriously anymore. Huh? One of us is working for the mastermind, a spy, and that's the one who stole Alter Ego. Can you deny the possibility? It can't be. I've actually been thinking for some time now that there might be a spy among us. The mastermind brought someone in to help keep things moving smoothly. A spy from the mastermind? A traitor? No, it's impossible. Something that horrible.
What?
There's no way. Why do you not speak? Are you struck silent by your inability to comprehend such a possibility? I don't care. I don't care who. Someone, anyone, save her. Please, rescue her. I'm begging you. I just want to see her smiling again. Same here. How many times do they have to kill bro before they're happy? I beg. I'll scrape my head across the crowd. Just please give him back.
So,
This is pretty messed up, but still, I kind of get how they feel.
at the very least,
I think Alter Ego is the most likely still safe. For the moment, at least.
yes, indeed.
If they wanted to destroy it, they wouldn't have taken it. They would have just done it right here.
I see.
So you're saying whoever did it has something else in mind for him? Something else? It doesn't matter! Nothing else matters. No matter what it takes, I'm going to get him back. That's my promise as a man.
I swear I will save her!
Using the power of love.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's nighttime.
There is nothing to be done.
It is unfortunate, but we have to leave and search tomorrow. For now, everyone get some sleep.
How can you be so casual? We don't have time to wait around.
What good are you if you are too tired? You will be much more effective after a good night's sleep.
Who gives a crap about effective? We're talking about feelings here.
Calm down.
Anything we do at night brings a higher chance of the mastermind noticing us. Celeste is right. We should begin our investigation tomorrow morning. What do you think, Makoto? I agree with you. If we run around tonight in a panic, the mastermind is going to notice and we won't get anything done. Taka, Hifumi, I know how you feel right now, but it's best if, just for tonight, you can try to endure it.
This is fine.
Okay, then let us part for today. We will begin our search for alter ego in the morning.
And you should think about what I said. Someone may very well be spying for the mastermind. After alter ego gone as quickly as he appeared. Why do I add words where they just don't belong? We'd finally discovered some small measure of hope, but even that was taken away from us, and we couldn't even put up a fight. We were given hope, and when that hope was taken away, despair, it's just like what the mastermind is doing to us. Then, could it really be true? Whoever stole alter ego, could they be working for the mastermind? If that's true. No, it can't be. There's no way. I didn't even realize I had yelled out loud. The scary thing isn't the idea of them spying on us. The scary idea is, oh my god, why can't I read? The idea that we're starting to doubt each other again. That scares me more than anything. Damn it. I threw myself into bed, trying to shake off all those unsettling thoughts before I fell asleep in a restless sleep. Okay.
Monokuma Theater! Oh my god! Murder is a word whose definition changes with time, with place, with society. If a murder is evidence of abnormality, then all of history's greatest heroes must have been abnormal.
The murders that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't.
Thank you for being mercifully brief, Monokuma. Thank you. I did not want to read your dialogue longer than I had to.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
You scare me, sir. Today we have to look for alter ego. Okay, first things first, to the dining hall. Oh, they're just gonna teleport me there. Fun. I found myself in surprisingly high spirits and hurried to the dining hall. But when I found out what was waiting for me there...
Is this it? What happened to the others? Aren't they coming?
There was only 3 people in the dining hall, Sakura, Hina, and Kyoko, so including me, only 4 people.
God, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
Anyway, let's wait a little while longer for the others. Yes, that is the dialogue. So we decided to wait, in case anyone else showed up, but no matter how long we waited...
So it's 8 o'clock. We've been waiting here a full hour.
Why haven't the others come?
'Cause,
Hero and Celeste have never missed a day until now.
And what I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They were more eager than anyone to look for Alter Ego, and they're not here.
Can't be.
Something must have happened.
It
Huh?
would seem.
I was careless. I was distracted by Alter Ego, but Monokuma gave us a motive, and there was no way something wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's motive.
$10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie, wow, am I right?
Don't tell me someone did something for money. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood, and I hated that I did. You can never really know another person completely. Anything can happen here, and you can't consider it strange, not really. We need to go look for people who never showed up.
Okay, let's track them down.
Without another word, we left the dining hall.
Hey,
We can cover more ground if we split up. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure to check all of our rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of the school. Meanwhile, I'll check the second floor.
Okay, then I guess I'll check the third floor.
anyway.
Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away.
I really hope nothing happens.
So do I.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. Anxiety was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitating, I rushed to the first floor of the school. Okay, I need to look around the first floor. Well, let's start here. Okay. Door 1, door 2. I think that's the same note from before, right? This is the desk I woke up when I first got here. Pamphlet. Okay. Yeah. So... Oh! Oh! Okay. Someone come here! What? It was Hina. She's supposed to be checking the third floor? There's no time to think. I was running to the stairs before I knew what was happening. I flew up the stairs leading to the third floor. Right away, I saw her standing in the hallway.
Please.
Makoto?
Hina, what's wrong?
It's awful. The rec room door was open. And when I looked inside, I saw...
What did you see?
I better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto.
Before I could say anything, she was rushing down the stairs. The rec room, what did she see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. The first thing I saw when I got in the rec room was... It was Celeste. She was hurt.
Makoto!
Celeste? What happened?
I was stupid. I got attacked.
Attacked by who?
I'm not sure. Some sort of strange man.
Strange man.
A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual, I couldn't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And that man attacked me with a hammer on the ground here.
Is there a hammer? Oh, there it is. Hello. What is this? It's some kind of wooden hammer or something. Pretty strange design. There's something written on the head. Justice hammer?
That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise.
So you were attacked with this. Justice Hammer 1. Makoto Celeste. Oh.
Okay. I found Sakura.
Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. A strange man. Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can.
Well, it all happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not yet over. But I knew it was about to end. So I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand that that was a mistake. Anyway, that is where I first saw the strange man. I immediately was wary of him. He was obviously suspect, so I decided to follow after him in secret. I followed, I saw him go to the rec room, I decided to peek through the gap in the door. Which is when he noticed me and
that's when you were attacked.
It happened after 7 a.m., just right after nighttime had ended. So if it happened just after 7 o'clock,
then that was about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall.
The attack caused me to lose consciousness.
But
Well, I'm glad you weren't hurt too badly. That is because I begged and groveled for my life.
You did?
as for me,
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all of your pride?
indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival.
Oh, sorry, I skipped that by accident.
If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem.
Celeste, what do you mean a serious problem?
When I looked at the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi.
Hifumi?
After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped?
Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about the strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you.
Showed us?
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera.
You don't mean...
Actually,
I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it. Seriously? Let's see it. I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good.
With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. Huh? What? Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered.
Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes.
So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away.
And I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a few hours ago. Which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem.
See.
I believe I understand what happened. Well, no, there isn't much to understand, but... The point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
just a second.
This is bad. We have to hurry.
Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man
Let's
went?
see.
When they left the rec room, they headed left.
I see.
If that's true, they were headed towards the stairs leading to the second floor. Then they must be down there, right?
The second floor? That's where Kyoko was supposed to be.
Huh? Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here?
Sorry, I didn't have the time to go look for
This
her.
is bad.
If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry, Kyoko's in danger. As soon as those words were out of my mouth, we all rushed out of the room into the second floor. Hey, you two. What's going on? What's all the fuss?
What?
Yeah, you guys playing a game or something?
What are you saying?
Does it freaking look like we're playing a game?
Listen, if either of you seen Kyoko or Fumi?
No. Sir, haven't.
They're on the first floor. We just got here ourselves. Or are they on this floor, rather? I can talk. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running.
We just came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you're stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them? Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later.
Fine.
Well, fine. It sounds like something interesting is going on.
Hifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something.
Her voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh,
Did you hear something?
Maybe.
Perhaps.
I think it came from the library.
The library? Okay, let's go.
We ran to the library as fast as our legs would carry us. When we opened the door to the library. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. We found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay?
I'm glad to see you're still alive.
It's super bad, though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him for now.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? That guy was Robo Justice.
This Robo Justice you are referring to is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
I did not know that that's where this voice line came from. This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi?
This is unforgivable.
Oh, yeah, that's him. I'm sure of it. Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh?
Damn.
This just keeps getting stranger. He's Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh? Keep getting stranger, okay. Oh, the hammer. It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room, but this one is Justice Hammer 2. And on top of that, this one is actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer. He bonked me right on the head with it.
well,
A hammer that big? I'm surprised you're still okay.
I'm not okay. Look at all this blood.
Hey.
Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Would you like some?
I have never heard of such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? It's him!
A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
Why is he here?
are you okay with this?
Let us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible. You're right, let's go.
Oh, thanks, everyone. We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so that we could take care of his injuries.
How you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at ya?
I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. I'm kinda dizzy, though.
So then,
Perhaps you should rest a while.
I suppose.
Yeah, good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us should get back to looking for that mysterious
Yes,
assailant.
indeed.
Before another victim appears. The Justice Hammers have been increasing in size, first one
So
and now
in other
two.
words,
If there is a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume that it is even bigger than the first two.
If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure.
Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi.
Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the 3rd floor, and that's where the strange costume man attacked me.
That must have been what I witnessed around 7 this morning.
After that, he dragged me into the library and whack, came down with the hammer. That must have been like 30 or 40 minutes ago.
Around 7:30, in other words, we would have still been in the dining hall.
Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together and Kyoko was still with us, so we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry.
His black underwear and his is as black as pitch black darkness of the blackless night.
what?
Why do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? 'Cause I was peeking.
Anyway, so does that mean Byakuya and Toko were together at that time? Meaning they also have alibis. Then the only one who doesn't have an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked were the only two we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka, is that
Very
right?
strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere.
Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking on the 2nd floor, but I didn't see her up there at all.
Where could she have disappeared to? She disappeared, huh? What a strange
So
woman.
that's it.
She might be exactly what I suspected.
Hold on. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so
I'm not talking about who attacked them. That's words. Huh?
In other words,
I'm referring to what we talked about last night. Who the mastermind spy might be.
are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible.
what?
Isn't it? This woman, who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies, hasn't even revealed her true identity. Save this discussion for later. Right now we need to be focusing on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only gonna be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet.
She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit.
Understood. Take care of yourself.
Well then.
Okay, let's go.
So whatever is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume?
Don't bother looking for a reason from a deviant.
What to do? What?
So, what are we gonna do? Split up and look around?
Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of even here.
What?
What's wrong?
I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Really?
Up to the 2nd floor then. You bastard, you won't get away from me.
We all shot towards the stairs.
He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him.
Well,
But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll start running.
Oh,
Okay, but what should we yell?
just a second.
Anything, it doesn't matter.
So then,
Then is ha okay?
what are you saying?
Ha or doya or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough that we can hear you. Doya? I have never heard of such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, are you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna commission ya.
Oh my god. I'm struggling to figure out what kind of voice I give Jill, but that's okay. Aggressive is all that's really necessary. We spread out in every direction to track down the costume suspect. We've been in the library a lot, so I feel like it's the library. Ooh, well, actually, we were just here with the hammer. Yeah, so, never mind then. Oh, okay. It's an auto thing. No matter where we look, this was gonna happen. I'm at least assuming that. The strange cry. That had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the 3rd floor. I sprinted to the 3rd floor. Okay.
Everyone.
Over here, everyone!
Everyone who heard the scream had come running.
Just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was rather an intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costume man.
Oh, wait. I skipped that. No.
I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway and disappeared.
He must be down the hall. Come on, let's go.
What is it now? Huh?
Huh?
Whoa, it really is true. But that doesn't matter right now.
Huh?
What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He is in the nurse's office. This is bad.
Oh, wait. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. What about the suspect? We have gone through all this trouble just to capture him, right?
Then why don't we try splitting up into 2 groups?
It's all clear now.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So then.
Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. We will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
So then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. And with that, we split up into 2 groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the 1st floor. We are getting our steps in. We're climbing up and down so many stairs in this investigation.
He's in the nurse's office. Let's go.
We stormed into the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Everything was covered in red. Or pink, because all the blood in this game is pink. And the center of the red was Hifumi.
No! What the?
It looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way!
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the? That was the body discovery announcement.
The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means...
That means Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us.
One of us?
And look at that.
When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2.
Just as I had suspected. One strike from that and you're finished.
Then the killer. There can be no doubt. Oh, wait.
There can be no doubt. The suspicious individual, going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo Justice, who Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi.
But wait. You saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back in the hall? So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they, like, teleported
Are
or
you
something.
okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others.
You're right.
So then...
Then, shall we go? Hina, snap out of it.
Are you okay, Hina? Sorry.
I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone.
Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina.
Very well. I'll leave it to you then.
Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I hadn't stopped trembling from what I had just been through. Everyone is already on the 3rd floor, and I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after this suspicious individual. Where was he headed?
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was rather an intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so I headed further down the hallway and disappeared.
He ran off further down the hallway, way into the back of the hallway? As far as I can tell, nobody's here. Oh, wait. Sorry, I skipped that. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence is coming from over there in the back. I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka. Dead. Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This was harsh reality. The true nightmare in this reality, the reality I have to face every day, but still. Why is this happening? Taka. Damn it, why did this happen? To Toko? Don't tell me Toko, too. Relax, she just passed out when we saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is Toko, she has a fear of blood, right? We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her for now. It's just like he said. I should just leave her alone for now. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka, too?
However,
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it's Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Oh.
what?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one who's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed?
Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better check it out.
Damn.
Of course, come on.
So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab...
Oh.
Celeste, are you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office?
Something has come up.
Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone.
Huh? What's gone?
It has disappeared.
Disappeared.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone back to the nurse's office.
Hi, Corbin. Nice to see you. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared?
Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. But we were only gone for like a minute. And then we got back.
Indeed.
It must have been the work of the culprits. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe the body would just disappear. First there's 2 murders, and then one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural.
Hold on. What do you mean 2 murders?
Taka has been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be.
No!
Hina.
Calm down.
We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us.
Then who might be the next target? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
You left her at the scene of the crime?
We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
So she is still unconscious?
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and you said nothing? Why?
That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
Oh, angry. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. Right now we have to hurry back.
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something happens to Toko, I'll never forgive you.
We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. You guys have to be so out of breath by now. You just keep running up and down the stairs. And when we got there... Toko? Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something?
No, it's not a hallucination. I know what I saw before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
What?
Are you saying Taka disappeared
Stop
too?
talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body.
But why would they do that?
I couldn't possibly begin to imagine.
Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree.
We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Huh? Think about it. Who would possibly be responsible for killing and hiding all these dead bodies? When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the third floor.
And after that, we split up into two groups.
And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing.
Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us.
You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love.
No, that's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
That was such a random thing to bring up. Like, oh, you're adamant about defending her. Clearly, you're in love with her. And I'm like, no, bro. He's just literally stating the facts of the situation. And the facts are that, that he's just, like, he was with Kyoko during that time. I feel like that's a very reasonable, like, thing to say. It's not stupid.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we are looking for can be none other than Hiro.
Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that.
Oh, right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum
That's
of 2
right.
people.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a third murder. If they were to break that rule,
I'd mince ya. Mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp and crabs?
indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger.
I still meant it when I said we were better off without her, though.
In other words,
What a bitch. But in fairness, if you have someone stalking you the entirety of this game, something tells me you would kind of hope that they are gone.
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies.
The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in the case, where did she go?
what?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter?
Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing.
Whatever. We need to find those bodies or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then,
Very well, then let's split up and begin searching. There is no need to be afraid. No more murders will be taking place in this case.
I mean,
I know, I just mean, I think I do, but...
Hina.
If you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
huh?
Okay, thank you.
No need to thank me.
Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything.
Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try to find the 2 missing bodies. Okay. Art room, maybe? I don't know.
We've already talked about those.
Huh?
Where could the 2 dead bodies have disappeared to?
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Da na 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 na. Oh, they could be in the locker room, actually. Oh, it is this floor. Never mind. Do 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 do. No. Oh.
Makoto.
Come on.
Why are you just standing here? We need to get to the repository. Huh? What do you mean?
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies are both hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I have already told Tina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? What is the repository? I'm assuming that's the... Are they talking about the physics lab? Repository. I'm a little confused about what they mean by that. But I'll try all the doors and see which one actually lets me in. Oh, do they mean like the back room of the art room? The bodies are hidden somewhere. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. Guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are.
It's the Monokuma file!
Without any further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was gonna hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something like this might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now, make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left to do is find the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on! How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
Terrible.
Dead, gone forever, and they're not coming back. Awful, this is just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, then that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes, but this wasn't a movie. This wasn't.
He's alive again?
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu.
His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed on his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in. This is some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't resolve a person's finality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said, Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Higakure? That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, this case is resolved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If that's true, then I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him to kill two of our friends.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time it will not be that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way.
It's gonna begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through this. To make sure everyone survives, I just have to do it. Okay, yeah, investigation mode. First, I'll check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's
very
it.
strange.
We got way less information this time than before.
That is no problem. After all, the events in this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway.
Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, but if the killer wasn't acting alone, what if they had an accomplice? An accomplice?
An accomplice! What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude! I'm here to answer your question!
What question?
You were talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure if I explained it before, didn't I? During the class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So Corbin asks, who do you think the culprit is? See, that's a complicated question because I know who the culprit is. Because I am very, very familiar with this franchise. I will not say who the culprit is. But I know it. I know who the culprit is.
So in other words,
so
two
far,
people can work together.
So far, they're leaning
but
us
one
in the
of them has
direction
no
of
chance
thinking it's
profiting from
Hagakure.
it.
So that's kind of where the story's at this point.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So you're saying nobody worked together this time, either?
Sorry, I can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just wanted to make sure you didn't forget, no matter how much you might assist in the murder. Only one Blacking can graduate. An accomplice gets
So
nothing.
in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who's the one Blackened that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
well,
Yes, this is. Well, I guess this is technically a replay for me. This is my first time I've ever been like actually behind the controller. I've seen 1,000,001 people play this game, and I've also watched the anime, and I've watched people play every game in the franchise, and I love this franchise very, very much. But I'm finally like actually behind the controller playing this game for you guys. So I'm super excited about it. I love this game. I love it a lot.
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this trial, what you need to determine is the one true Blackened who devised the murder plot to put into action.
The one true Blackened, so just one person.
That's enough explainifying.
That sounds like an Oz word from Wicked.
Now it's down to the final battle between ya and the Blackened. Good luck to all the contestants.
So there can only be one Blackened, an accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to the case after all. You might be right.
If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's go back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider certain someone as suspect just in case? I'm talking about that murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
what?
What? I'm offended!
You. When did you?
I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know.
She is right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room.
Besides, I can calculate every move I make. I'm gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me a murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina?
Sure, I'd be totally useless in the
it's all
investigation
clear
anyway.
now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it is obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma file number 3 has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died by a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. That was what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind when the body was moved. Blue tarp has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hifumi's big, cold body was laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move something so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here in the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without us noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, all we have to do is finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remembered correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was a blow to the side of the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But why would they do that? Why? Hifumi's glasses have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There were hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some were more like mallets. Mallets? Could it be that the Justice Hammers had been designed using these as a model? Either way, the hammers were obviously in a lot of use. They were all covered in debris and chalky powder. Wait, for some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Ooh, that's... Wait, no. It's not. That's not what I meant. I wanted to look at this. Because that could have easily been used to move Hifumi's body. Or both of their bodies, for that matter. It's a dolly, and it doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move around statues. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of that dolly when it was moved from the equipment room to the repository. Is that the explanation for it? Repository dolly's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There are many aspects to this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up in the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up. We decided to go looking for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious on the floor for an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we got to her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It was also becoming clear that Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor and then resumed the search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... Hi, Stardersets! Hi! What's wrong?
I saw a shadow, something moving on top of the stairs.
based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the second floor and then we split off and began searching. Right after that, Celeste screamed, and this time she apparently had seen the suspect on the second floor. Hearing the screams, we quickly made our way down to the third floor. Or up to the third floor.
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was rather an intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway and disappeared.
And then... Huh?
What was that? It came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He was in the...
Oh, Hifumi, he was in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come down. We have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And when we got back into the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But at that time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time, because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement playing behind Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted, but as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who had arrived to tell us something very unusual.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We hurried back into the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered that we had abandoned the unconscious Toko, who rushed back into the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we all hallucinating this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. From there, we began to search for the missing bodies, and we did that for some time. Celeste told us she had found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And then we discovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you wanted to look back at the case again, just let me know. Okay.
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository.
Huh? What is it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies had disappeared, we split up and looked around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And when we came down to the repository, you know, I looked around. And when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
It was locked?
And then we came here as soon as the search started, so there was no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now?
I was wondering the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some sort of lurking secret here, but I'll probably have to leave that area to figure it out. Wait, just the camera. I think that's all that's left in this room is really to talk to Togami. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, everyone else had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said before he died, yeah, it was Hiro's name. Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, then why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. What a very, very apt, observation. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about this case? Well, no, there's a few other things, like why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, that comes back to the fact that the culprit is a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing about the bodies to me is why bother killing two people? What? Because all the rule says is that if you kill and get away with it, you can graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances that you'll get found out. Hold on, perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air after he left the repository. He had talked as if he had figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Alright, and I think... Sorry for a bit of a shorter session today, but I think that's gonna be it for today. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll resume this as soon as I can, because this is a pretty good investigation. But, yeah, we now have more dead people. Big sad. But I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye!